Hey yo, what up world? What up world? It's your boy Alpha Male T to God, man. Just been a couple things on my mind. Obviously, a lot of the shit going on in the world, dealing with um, from everything from the hurricane down in Puerto Rico, from the hurricanes here, the mass shooting today in Vegas. Um, I try to tell people all the time, man, stay woke to what's going on. Just read something talking about Yellowstone might blow. They said they was expecting that years ago, so it's overdue, and the world will be thrown into some catastrophic event, whatever the case may be. So I'm just telling people, stay woke, stay conscious, stay prayed up, and believe in yourself as God, and pray to the deity of creation of life, the ancestors. That's what I do every day. But definitely we need to unite. There's been so much that's divided us, from religion to politics, etc. And it's just we need to stay awoke constantly, and definitely unite. Now is the time to unite. Now is the time for us to begin this thing that we have started years ago. Now it's coming full circle. Um, you know, I address people a lot about certain things, and a lot of people look at me like I'm crazy. But I tell people I got the education to have a sociology degree. I have that sociology degree. I have a degree in political science. But I find that to go on and get a master's and doctorate sometimes it's just more so about the money, because again, Malcolm X went up against some of the best scholars from Oxford to Harvard to Yale, etc., based off reading and understanding the books and having knowledge of self. So, for me, it was an accomplishment in itself, because it's what you're told to do. You need a degree, etc. So the reason I mention that is because a lot of times when I tell people things, is what I've seen, what I've studied, what I've read, based on historical facts. So when it comes to us, they don't want to help the Puerto Ricans, obviously, because they do have melanin. They see it as a poor country. Obviously, this administration, obviously, this administration cares more about white supremacists, have the amendment rights to march and do etc. and say whatever the heck they want to say without repercussions. Like now this white guy who actually is a terrorist, because he didn't care who he shot. A lot of people think terrorists is just some group of people who plots and kills this person, that person. No, definition varies from the FBI, Homeland Security, Department of Defense, etc. But one of the things that they do have in common is it's an act, and they don't care who they kill, as long as they can kill to make a political statement. They said that the guy was a white guy, lone wolf, but he had a female, all this other mess. But I'm just saying, with that, make sure you realize what's going on. That's just with that aspect. Now, I'm a sports enthusiast also, so for me personally, I will address a couple things. First off, the knee thing has done went from talking about oppression and murder and senseless murder of unarmed black people to now it's about the NFL Shield. I had one of my good friends, my brethren, his wife say that the Dallas Cowboys owner took a knee and he did da da da, and I'm like, nah, he took a knee just to show them that, hey, as a billionaire, as the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, you're not gonna tell me what I'm gonna do with my niggas. So now they try to change it to where you can protest the anthem, not even the anthem, because I don't even know what the hell all this is about. The protest for what the NFL says. But here's the thing: the protest that Colin Kaepernick started was to say that, hey, I'm not gonna sit here and pledge of allegiance, so to speak, to this flag and anthem based on the fact that you're not living by your creed and code. Now, granted, it is 2017, so the way things change, and I can't say that if we fought for X, Y, and Z, that we kind of look at it like, hey, this is what we're trying to do and accomplish. That the flag is a garment, but it symbolizes that of American statue. So when you sit there and think that it's about a flag It's about an anthem, and I tell people the anthem, like white people look at black people like, but if they do protest the anthem, then blah blah blah. It's like, dude, the anthem was wrote, if I'm not mistaken, in 1814. People, black people were still slaves. 1814. So it wasn't written for us. The flag wasn't made for us. You know what I mean? So what y'all need to do is understand the fight, the cause. You know, I'm not gay, but that doesn't mean I don't sympathize, empathize with what gay people are saying when they want X amount of rights. But I always tell people, don't let civil rights supersede human rights, because you have a right as a human being here on earth. But, so I find it just funny as hell when I sit back and watch and think about how these people changed it and now make it about players kneeling when the players didn't take a stand for Colin Kaepernick. And at the end of the day, if they really want to make an impact, they should have did what Donald Trump was doing, which was basically end up boycotting the NFL. That's what he has white people doing now. Not buying tickets, burning tickets. If they do buy tickets, they burning them. DirecTV giving money, giving the 3 games free, and if they want to cancel their subscription, they allow them to do so. So that's affecting money. So that's what Donald Trump trying to do. So you know what I mean? Like it's all smoke and mirrors. And this killing today, somehow, some way, it just will sort of kind of take people's attention off the Russian investigation, the things that's going on down there in Puerto Rico, how Houston is or Texas is still jacked up, how other places are still jacked up. So you see, so we don't even know, because it goes back to the Manchurian Candidate, the movie. Tell people all the time, these movies tell you the truth, but if you just see it as entertainment, then to you it's just entertainment. But to a conscious person, it's giving you the real root of the problems. It's giving you an inside look at how the government works. To switch gears again, prime example, Geostorm. People knew about HAARP for years. People knew that this was going on for years about HAARP, the weather making machine. And I told somebody one day, it was just so happened I was looking at TV and it was talking about how in the UK, I think it was either 30s or 60s, I want to say it might have been the 60s, how they was dropping iodine pills up in the sky and it caused it to rain like 40 inches within an hour. So this is facts. So again, now they make the movie about Geostorm to let you know that they have the weather machine. But people gonna look at it like, oh, that's a great movie. It's entertaining. Oh wow, Edward Snowden movie. You know what I mean? It's amazing that you can tell the truth and people will demonize you and put you as the villain, versus sitting there saying, wow, all he did was do his due diligence and duty as American citizens to drop a dime or whistle blow, and then they say he's he's not a patriot. Yeah, so it's just crazy, man. But yo, stay tuned, subscribe to me if you can. Stay tuned, because if you got any questions, man, definitely drop a line on there and we'll openly discuss it. Like I said, I love the politics and the nonsense that come along with it. I love the fact that I'm a veteran, so I have a leg to stand on when people sit there and say, you don't know, da da da. I'm like, I served this country, so I think I got a dog in the fight. And secondly, I love sports, so definitely we can touch bases on all this, man. We gonna make it do what it do, and as guys, we gonna rise above the madness. Think positive. I say that because a brother just told me the other day. He said, yo, I know what's going on. He said, but yo, check it. He said, I don't feed my system or my thoughts with that negativity, because if you do, you'll find yourself full of hate, anger, and you'll be unproductive. So, yo, take that advice today, man. Stay tuned. Your boy gonna keep it coming. I'm gonna stay dropping this knowledge on you. I'm gonna stay trying to tell you. So if you got any questions, third eye always open, even though the physical two open, they still closed. Keep that in mind, man. But again, the God Alpha Male T, I'm out.